Hey everybody, it's Janice with Creating Through Chaos, and today we're going to make a super cute Halloween decorations with skeletons standing around a campfire. So I found this cauldron looking candle at Dollar Tree, so I grabbed one of those, a package of the 4 skeletons from Dollar Tree, the saucer for a clay pot, 4 pom-poms, some ribbon, some chenille stems in orange, those are also from Dollar Tree, some of the tulle with the spider web on it, some spiders, a tea light candle, some Spanish moss, some black paint and white paint, and some scrapbook paper. These both, I believe, came from Joann's. So the first thing we're going to do is paint everything black. So I'm going to paint the little candle holder, the tea light, and the saucer for the clay pot, also black. And once I have it all painted black, I'm going to set everything aside to dry, and I'm going to take the saucer and I'm going to dry brush some white paint on it. Next, I'm going to use a clay pot as a template to trace out on my scrapbook paper. So I'm just using a chalk pencil, and I'm going to draw one circle on this paper and one on the other. Then I'm going to cut both of those out, and then I'm going to cut each circle in half. Once I have them all cut out, I'm going to take and start rolling them into a cone shape to make a sort of witch's hat. So you just start rolling, then when you get it the size that you want, you can cut and glue it. And I made 4 of these, 2 with one paper and 2 with the other. Next, I'm going to cut out my skeletons, and I'm going to start gluing their hats onto their heads. So I'm just going to start gluing each one of my cone hats on top of the skeleton's heads using some hot glue. Once I have the hats all attached, I'm going to take some of those orange pipe cleaners, and I'm going to wrap some around each of the brims of the hat, and then I'm going to add the pom-poms to each one of the hats. And as you can see, they all have their little witch hats on. Now it's time to start cutting their capes. So I'm going to use that tool that I got from Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to cut a piece of it off. And I wasn't sure of the length, so I just kind of cut a large enough piece. And then I'm going to take it and I'm going to tie it onto the skeleton around his neck with some of the orange ribbon that I had. Once I had it tied on, you can trim up your ribbon and trim up your cape if it needs to be cut shorter. And you're going to do this to all 4 of your skeletons. Look how stinking cute they are. I love it. Now we're going to take our saucer for our clay pot, and we're going to hot glue our cauldron, aka candle holder, into the center. And now we can start adding our skeletons. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on each one of its feet, and I'm going to spread its legs a little bit apart so that he'll stand up better, and I'm going to glue all 4 of them around the cauldron. Once I have them all glued, I'm going to add some Spanish moss to the top of my candle holder. And then I'm going to add my tea light to it. And that's their little fire. Next, I'm going to add some Spanish moss around the bottom of the saucer, right around the skeleton's feet. Once you have all the Spanish moss in, you can arrange your skeletons, make sure that they're standing correctly, and you are finished. I love how this turned out. It has like a vintage, whimsical, kind of spooky vibe. It'll definitely look cute sitting on a coffee table or on a shelf. You can light it up on Halloween. I think it's absolutely adorable. I hope you enjoyed this project. I hope it inspires you to make one. Thank you so much for watching, and please don't forget to spread the chaos.